Hello, I am Gabriel Luna. I am here to introduce to you the Global Shrimp Council. I'm going to explain briefly what we have done, why we are doing it, and where we want to go with the Global Shrimp Council. I will try to be quick and precise so I don't take up much of your time. I'm going to dive right into it. Global Shrimp Council, United We Grow, is definitely clear that united, working in a joint effort, everybody around the world will be able to achieve a better result than each company doing advertisement individually, as well as each country doing advertisement individually. What we are here to do is to promote shrimp as a healthy protein. I'm going to show you what we have thought up for our Global Shrimp Council. We have a vision that together we can significantly transform our industry. By creating the Global Shrimp Council, we can put a market campaign in the US and around the world to promote the superior characteristics of shrimp, its healthiness, protein value, all of the things that we that are in the industry today know about shrimp, but the consumer doesn't know. Consumption per capita is still low in many parts around the world, and we can promote the healthy benefits of shrimp as an alternative protein for a meal replacement. The moment is now. The health and wellness trend around the world makes it a perfect opportunity to launch a successful campaign to engage consumers all around the world into eating more shrimp because of its healthy properties. Shrimp is a healthy and trendy product. A paella without shrimp is cheaper than a paella with shrimp. We are an item that has been used for years and related to luxury, related to well eating, related to premium events, to birthday parties, to going out with friends in a bar and having some appetizers. But we need to make sure that more people understand how healthy shrimp can actually be. It's a great source of protein, has zero carb, is very low in calories, very low in fat or no fat at all. Great source of vitamins and minerals. It has a low carbon footprint. Its minimum water consumption. Everybody who's in the industry already knows and is aware of its wellness and health product attributes. So what we need to do is get the word out there to the consumers about how amazing shrimp is. We all know how much effort it takes to produce a pound of shrimp that is sustainable, healthy, well produced in a friendly environment. But people out there are not aware of that. So that's what we need to transmit. We asked ChatGPT to produce a chart of the per capita consumption around the world in the main consuming countries without verifying these facts. This is what ChatGPT came up with. So we have China with 4.6 kilos per year per person, which is high in its important consumption. But then we have Japan, Thailand, USA at 2.7. We believe that with a joint campaign, we can bring that 2.7 at least to a 3.5 or a 4 kilo per year consumption. We have an action plan. We want to build the Global Shrimp Council, we want to launch it, and then we want to expand it. What do we want to build? We want to build the Global Shrimp Council to increase the shrimp per capita consumption through strategic, robust marketing campaigns around the world. We're going to start in the US and we're going to take this around the world. We need membership for farmers around the world to participate in the Global Shrimp Council. We need to elect a board of representatives so that each producing country is represented fairly in this Global Shrimp Council. We want to work under the NFI umbrella, which is a trusted third-party entity in the USA, which will be able to collect the funds and then disperse the funds as per the instructions of the board of directors, which will be elected from the Global Shrimp Council members. We need to find a funding mechanism for the marketing campaign. And then we need to establish the basis for participation for the Global Shrimp Council, meaning the statutes and regulations by which the council will operate. The good news is we already have, out of these 5 done, and we have 3 proposals for the funding mechanisms ready for the board to review. We're going to launch robust, effective campaigns to increase shrimp consumption immediately. We're going to do PR efforts, and then we're going to have to measure the reaction of the markets to our campaigns. What better place to do it? First within the United States, then we want to expand to other strategic markets, and we want to continue to expand membership and participation from people who are related to the shrimp industry all over the world. You don't have to be a producer. You can be an importer. You can be a supplier. You can be part of the Global Shrimp Council if you're interested in promoting shrimp consumption. Our goals today in this meeting: This was made for the meeting that we held, the initial meeting that we held in Utrecht. So our goal today with this video is to introduce to you the Global Shrimp Council as a first and ready mechanism to begin drafting the future of the shrimp marketing campaign. We have done that. Then we have to get your acceptance to become members of the Global Shrimp Council. That's up to you to decide. But we already have many companies who have become members. In that first meeting, we wanted to raise the initial $70,000 to hire a consultant who would look at the governance, regulations, and financing model. Check. We did that one already. Achievements and where we stand now. We are planning the creation of the Global Shrimp Council under the legal structure of the NFI. Check, we did it. Hiring Miguel Bárcenas as the strategic marketing advisor, one of the architects behind the successful avocado model. Check, it's done. And getting the Global Shrimp Forum to agree to host the first meeting. Check, it was already done. We passed all of this. You've seen part of this on the media, on the news. What's next? We have to officialize the council. That's been done. We have to elect the board. As we speak, we are finalizing the founding members, which will be the members that are eligible to be board members of the first board of the Global Shrimp Council. Then we need them to review governance, the statutes, and regulations for the future members of the council. We need to involve as many countries as possible in the next 90 days. We have been involving them, and we have, I would say, most of the large producing countries in the world are already in. Then we need to begin raising funds, choose an agency, and start the initial campaigns. This won't be immediate. This has a timeline. There's a lot of back office work that needs to be done. Getting everything set up and everybody together has been a challenge. It has been done. We are moving forward. Why we chose the NFI? At the initial stages, we were exploring a partnership. We now have that partnership. The Global Shrimp Council is created under the legal framework of the National Fisheries Institute. They are a third party that will give confidence to all of the parties involved in collecting money for a campaign. We had to decide who would be a trustworthy partner where people from around the world would send their money to be managed and administered and disbursed for the shrimp campaigns. The NFI will provide accounting books, will provide the fund management. We will have the NFI's experience in lobbying and government relationships. And the NFI has already been instrumental to reaching out to more people. The importers of the USA have heard about the Global Shrimp Council and are eager to find out how they can be a part of it. And we are reaching out to them to let them know how they're going to be involved in the council. The Avocados from Mexico story and why Miguel Bárcenas. Miguel Bárcenas is the CEO of Another Point of View Consulting. He has over 35 years of experience in marketing and managing consumer products and brands in several categories. He has already brought to us a vast amount of ideas in structuring, creating, and administering the council. He has been very clear with his proposals and the process that needs to take place in order for us to reach our goal of promoting shrimp as a healthy protein. I will now show a video that Miguel produced for us so that we can see how it worked with the avocado model.
Hello, this is Miguel Bárcenas. Thank you for the opportunity to present the case study of APAM, the association behind the Avocados from Mexico brand. I have to say it's difficult to present a story 25 years on the making in less than 5 minutes, but I'm going to give it a try. I've been working with the Growers and Packers Association of Avocados from Mexico for 12 years now, supporting their marketing campaigns in the US, Canada, Japan, China, South Korea, among other territories. But you may ask, what is APAM? Well, APAM is the largest agricultural association worldwide, comprising more than 30,000 growers and 70 plus packing houses that together export more than 1 million tons of avocado worldwide on a year-round basis. But APAM didn't start this big. Originally, back in 1997, it was formed by 5 brave packing house owners and roughly 60 growers, all with a vision that together they could accomplish more than they could do with their individual efforts. 25 years later, we have 86 packing houses and more than 30,000 growers affiliated to the APAM. For the purposes of this presentation, I'm going to concentrate on the US experience only, as this is our largest market. The arrow on this chart is where all this effort started in 1997, growing volume throughout the years 7 times fold and increasing per capita consumption to a knocking 344%, while the rest of the fruit category only grew 9% over the same period. The marketing efforts behind the Mexican avocado campaign, which started with a very modest budget of a couple of $1 million and is now running close to $60 million, developed the entire industry, including the domestic production in the US, as well as other origins. Obviously, Mexico, who was leading the marketing effort, including TV commercials in the Super Bowl, took the lion's share. But I want you to listen about this story not only from me, but also from the Hass Avocado Board, the entity in charge of collecting the funding from the importers in the US, which together with the funding from APAM made this commercial and social miracle happen.
I recently led a team of researchers at UC Davis who conducted a 5-year evaluation of the promotion activities conducted by the Hass Avocado Board and its member associations from 2013 to 2017. We found that they've played a fundamental role in expanding demand for Hass avocados in the United States. A benefit-cost analysis showed that the promotion programs funded primarily by HAB assessments paid off handsomely for California growers and importers of Hass avocados during the review period, with benefit-cost ratios ranging from 1.6 to 3.6 depending upon model specification, all while maintaining or increasing prices for producers and importers. Our analysis suggests that an expansion of the program, even by a small amount, would further increase grower and importer profits. We also found that expansion of sales in the U.S. market has been achieved primarily by rising demand, not lower prices. These results should come as no surprise to outside analysts or people involved in the industry. The Hass avocado success story in the U.S. has made avocados the envy of the produce industry, as others try, most without notable results, to emulate avocado's successes.
This is my invitation to you. Together you can do the same as the avocado industry did. Let's move away from individual efforts that will drive only limited results. Let's grow the entire industry. As David and Gabriel said at the beginning of this conversation, united we grow. We could replicate the AFM success model with shrimp. It won't be easy, it will take long, but it is possible. The avocado study is proof of it. And believe me, it will be worth it. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again in the future.
As Miguel mentions in his video, together we can work better and we can reach our goals faster and we will have a better result. These are some of the examples that were shared to us by Miguel of advertisement that the avocado APAM does in retailers in the United States. They negotiate and they go together they go as a group, they go to the retailers and request space and say, we have funds to promote our product. And as you can see, there are very creative advertisements, and they are well placed in every supermarket in the United States. Supermarkets where they are displaying their products, which has an incredible reach. And there was presence of the avocados from Mexico everywhere. It was very clear, very identified. The Global Shrimp Council can surely do it together. Thank you for watching the presentation. If you are interested in becoming part of the Global Shrimp Council, please email us at globalshrimpcouncil@gmail.com. We are more than glad to have everybody participate. This is a joint effort for a bigger and better result. Thank you very much.